Hello, and welcome to Bonus Action Heroes Play Out of the Abyss. Good evening. So tonight, howdy.
Good evening.
Yeah, tonight we're missing Veronica, but we are going to continue with the game. So last episode, whilst visiting Gauntlgrym and meeting with King Bruno Battlehammer, something was amiss in the city, a deep rumbling from beneath the stone foundations. The heroic party investigated the issue and delved deep into the forges within the city of Gauntlgrym, coming across strange shadow demons that seemed to phase in and out, and then eventually reaching the Eye of Megara. Supposedly the eye of a huge fire elemental that sleeps beneath the city, the same elemental that powers all of the forges and provides the heat. Upon reaching it, they discovered a number of Dryder, strange hybrids between drow and spiders, and also a number of strange spiders which phased in and out of the material plane. It seems they're attempting to plant some kind of bombs or poison capsules or something into the Eye of Megara. For what purpose? You don't know. A battle ensued. Spells were exchanged. Spiders were slain. Some of these poisonous orbs made it into the eye. You saw a strange green-black liquid sort of seep out. And that was where we left it. Did I miss anything?
Not that I can think of. Can I just, for going forward, Darrendel's Wild Surge, do we remember what happened?
Oh, it wasn't it. It was the flowers, wasn't it?
Yeah, the vines and flowers. Like a mobile entangle.
Yes, it was number 7. Flowers and vines temporarily grow around you until your rage ends. The ground within 15 feet of you is difficult terrain.
Okay, and that has moved with him? Or does it stay where it was?
I believe it moves with him. So they're literally growing out of him. Which is lovely. Lovely and fun.
And was Tink focusing on anything? I think she just did Chaos Bolts, didn't she?
I think it was Chaos Bolt. Yeah, I'll just have a quick look. I don't.
Yeah, I can only see Chaos Bolts.
Yeah. I think that may have been from an earlier Fairy Fire that didn't hold. So, funnily enough, we are back at the top of the round. It is Tink's go. Who would like to have the honour, the dubious honour of not killing Tink?
Please, no. The pressure, I can't take it. So relax.
I think she's going to try and stay out of the way. So probably Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
I think that's got probably the best range for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed. Probably.
Okay, I think she's going to go for the one that is near death, just under Grim.
Sure.
Don't think she's got any situational bonuses. That does not hit. I doubt it does. 15?
It does not hit, no, sadly. But she does have 2. Second one does not hit. I am afraid.
It's like she's not here.
It is almost like she's not here. So that's two Eldritch Blasts just hit the wall at the far side of the cavern, not striking any of the enemies. Anything else from Tink?
No, I can't. No.
Okay. Okay. So, as the Eldritch blasts fly by, where is that spider? Why is it not? Where is it? I don't know which one it is. It's in the initiative order, but I cannot see it. Is it this one? Oh. Okay, there's a spider in the initiative order that I cannot seem to select, so that is very weird. So apologies.
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
Is it a dead one that fell in the lava?
No, it's a live one. If I just, it's very weird. Where is it? That's a drider. It's a spider I'm looking for. Is it outside?
There was an invisible one that was stuck underneath Grim, and you said that you couldn't bring it back because it was underneath Grim.
I know which one it is. So, there is a spider in another plane of existence. And Derendil will see it as it's clambering over the edge. No longer has one of these strange orbs in its mouth. And it will attack him. That is a 16. Derendil's armor class is 15. So that is a hit.
Was he raging?
He was raging.
Does that do anything to armor class?
It doesn't to armor class, but it does halve the damage. So he takes 8 points of damage, obviously halved to 4, which is not too bad. He's a sturdy boy, he'll be fine. So the spider phases into existence and digs its fangs into Derendil. Yeah.
Who's taking the damage off of him, just so we don't all do it?
Shall I do it?
I can.
Oh, go on then, Jim. Please, that'd be great. Next up is the Drider. Tink's 2 Eldritch Blasts miss, and it turns to face her and then realizes that Derendil and Drodin are approaching quick. There is a momentary pause as it assesses the scene. And then you will see it raise its bow and its hand moves lightning fast. 3 arrows, one after the other. 2 at Derendil, 1 at Drodin. Derendil first. There's only a 12, which I think misses. The second arrow is a fumble as the arrow slips from its hand and just pings off the stone floor. I'm just going to roll a d20. And you see the bowstring snap and is gone. Wow, it's all the bad guys. Sorry about that. Where's the... It's another spider that I can't find. It's a very nearly dead one. Again, you will just feel this weird tingling sensation on the back of your neck, Grim, as this strange blue and white spider just seems to appear, phase into existence behind you. It grabs an orb and seems to dash for the pit.
And this one wasn't affected by my challenge champion?
No.
Okay.
No, but I believe...
Can I take an opportunity attack at it?
You can. You can. I believe all the other ones were affected. I think this is the only one that wasn't. It wasn't in this plane.
Does Grim have the sentinel feat?
No. I think he's got interceptor.
Okay.
Unfortunately. Yeah. I'll check.
That's a hit.
I think you used interceptor last week, Hazel, so I think they used it last week, I think.
You used what last week?
Intercept, I think you used it last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll damage. That's a hit. You might not need it if you get a good roll. Yeah, how do you do it?
I think just at the feeling of the back of his neck, just out of sheer reaction, he's not even thinking about it. He just swings round. Probably just takes the very front of its face off, or just the lower part of its mandibles.
Oh, it instantly stops moving. The small orb just drops to the floor where it was. It is down. It is dead. It is there. You can't see it because it's under the blood, but it's there. Okay. The other Drider. Again, you can see it assessing the scene, but it will attack. It will attack Serdi with a long sword. 3 attacks. Attack 1. 18.
Nice.
Is that a miss?
Yes, a miss. Misses me. I got 20D.
Okay. Attack 2 is probably a miss. Yes. And attack 3. 21.
Hits me.
For 10 points of slashing damage. It is just one after the other, these blows just bouncing off your stone skin and your armor. But the third, it seems to realise and thrusts and aims for a gap and draws blood, or whatever it is Serdi has for blood. And with that, Serdi, you are up.
Then I will look at him a bit more fiercely, having been hurt, and grow to giant size.
Okay.
Make a concentration checking on for my hunter's mark. Pass.
It's good. What would you like to do?
Hit it hard. I will add on a d6 of force damage on top of that.
Okay.
I think the 2 is the force damage, I think. I just rolled 2d6.
Okay, what kind of damage is it?
bludgeoning normally. So
okay, 14 total.
14 total. 2 of it is force damage.
Okay. Okay, 14. Yeah, you strike it.
I will attack it again. Oh no.
That is a miss, unfortunately. It is a miss.
It's moved its leg out of the way. I was trying to break one of its legs.
It is. You probably strike overhead, bring it down on one of the legs, and it just skitters back.
Sorry from me.
Okay. Anything from Ambrose?
Ambrose will just follow me behind me slightly, trying to keep to the walk up as close as you can to me, but dodge.
Okay.
We both attack at the same time then.
Okay, Grim. You're up.
So this spider right in front of me, not the rider, but the spider. Battle axe. Animated shield, so 2-handed swing.
That's a hit.
24 to hit. 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay. Yeah, you strike firm. You draw blood.
Second attack.
It's a hit.
18 to hit.
Yep. Roll damage.
12 damage on that one.
12. Nice. Oh, it's definitely looking badly injured from those 2 strikes. The first opens up a small cut. The second, you hit it in the same spot. Just open the wound more deeply.
And I want it done. So I think I will throw in a Divine Smite to that second one.
Okay. Nice.
9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. It's not quite enough to take it down, but it is severely wounded, close to death, struggling to stand. So close to death. But it's also unable to move away from you, I believe.
Yeah. And that is all I can do, because I've got no good bonus actions.
Oh, it's the plight of the paladin, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Just checking on your ability, because I think those 3 that are near you can't move away from you. Should they also have disadvantage for attacking anyone other than you?
No, so I think it works slightly differently. Let me just
check it for me, because I don't want to do it wrong. I might have done it wrong.
As a bonus action, you issue a challenge. Compels creatures to do battle with you. Must be within 30 feet. Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, a creature can't willingly move more than 30 feet away from you. This effect ends if the creature on the creature if you are incapacitated, or I die, or I move, like we're out of 30-foot range. So it's not quite the same as compel duel. It just keeps them near me.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, next up, the spider close to you. You see it move closer, pick up one of the orbs, and then seems kind of stuck between what it's being told to do It's moving away from you, so it will remain there. It will try and bite you, but I don't think it will succeed.
It was a genius move.
It was a very good move, yeah.
I've been waiting for ages to be able to use it successfully. That does not hit.
No, I didn't think it would. Okay. So there is a spider appears through the portal. And will attack Drodin.
Rude.
Well, it's only a little spider. We'll be fine. That is a 12, which I assume even misses even you.
I think it does.
Yeah.
I think I'm at a 15.
Excellent. Excellent. Right. Derendil.
Oh, I'm at a 13, but it does still miss.
I reckon.
Can Derendil just push that spider into...
Well, I don't think... We are trying not to push things into the eye of the big elemental. Aren't we?
Alright.
That one hasn't got one of the explosive balls, has it?
No.
He's already deposited his and then come back up.
Yes, he has.
Okay, so hitting him Sparta style into the flaming eye might be a thing. I think that's what Derendil will do then. He is raging, so maybe the thought process would be so.
Yeah, his thought process would not be so complex.
So that shove check. So work. That's a strength check, isn't it? Athletics.
And he would have advantage if it's a strength check.
He would.
Oh, okay. That was I rolled twice then. Not great deal better, but that first dice came shooting on the side of the screen so fast.
Wow. Okay. He doesn't manage to push it in, I'm afraid.
It just counts as one of his attacks.
It does. It does. Yeah.
He'll just claw at it then, with his glaive. He'll swing his glaive then. If it doesn't work, he'll sweep it around and try and take out its legs instead. Before he had a glaive. That's better.
Yes. Roll damage.
It's +2, isn't it, for rage?
It is.
$13 damage.
Okay, how does he do it?
He just goes to kick it and it lifts up, brings its legs up. His front legs up to move out the way of the kick, and then he swings the glaive and takes out its back legs, and it collapses and falls into the fiery hole anyway.
Nice. Anything else from him?
He will run to Drodin's aid.
Nice. And with that, it is Drodin's go.
Right. Grim, how happy are you to be caught in a crossfire?
Oh, dude, if you gotta kill something, you gotta kill something.
Okay.
If I die in battle, I die in battle.
Okay, that's good enough for me, I guess. So we're going to do a nice little shatter directly on Grim. Just because it will hit everything around them.
Okay.
Oh, it's a con save. I think it'll be fine.
That's Tink.
Oh, how did I roll that as Tink?
I don't know.
I don't know, but that would be a
I was not.
hell- That'd be a hell of a con save, I think.
Yeah, I was. 'Cause 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 I was. ' Well, it's on my thing. Okay, 1 second.
You rolled a 14, so you can just add your if you want.
Tink
want to keep the
definitely
roll.
doesn't have +4 con save.
I think you might be surprised.
It's +4.
Yeah,
I just checked.
She has got +4.
So mine's +6 and then +3 because I'm a paladin, so it'd be like 23, 24.
So you take half damage then. So roll damage.
16.
16. Okay.
How is the spiders and the Drider getting on?
Drider fails.
One of the spiders got that 20 bastards.
Drider fails. Spider passes. Dwarf dies. Okay. So what was the damage? Sorry.
16.
16. Okay.
Oh, the Drider's alive, disappointingly.
It is. But one of the spiders seems to literally shatter into pieces as you hit it.
Ooh, also interesting point. The bombs are within reach of the shatter.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good... You will see, although they didn't seem to be too affected by the fire, you will see there's two that are in the range of the shatter will sort of explode into this greeny black goo.
I'm sorry, Graham. I didn't think that would work. If the fireball didn't.
Anything else?
No. I think I've done enough damage.
Okay. It's all good. It's all good. At least it wasn't a fireball. Thought it might be a fireball.
I do have a spell slot left for it, but I don't want to use it.
Okay, Tink.
Is it worth doing her form of dread, or has she already done that? She's concentrating on something, isn't she?
She did do a form of dread, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to put the map on the stream. Very out of practice with all this.
Okay, so should we just do 2 Eldritch Blasts again?
Yeah.
Nice and straightforward.
I think it's a safe choice.
The one that's between Darren Dillon, too many D names.
That's a silence that she's in. I should check.
Oh, okay.
Eldritch Blast is verbal. I missed that last time. So she can't cast in there. She needs to move out of that silence. I'll allow the last ones because I was being stupid.
Yeah, no one knew.
You could have moved as well last time. We just didn't realise.
Yeah.
Why are they all verbal?
I know, it's a nightmare.
Okay, can she just flutter down and out of the silence?
Yes.
And then we will do Eldritch Blast.
Same one, spider between Drodin and Darendelle.
Yeah, I'm just trying to check the ones at the top. I can't really see them because of the lighting. But we've got Serdi up here somewhere, haven't we?
Yeah, you've got Serdi and the Drider.
I'm the big thing next to the Drider at the top. We're just having a duel.
Okay.
I'm all right.
Cool.
You help Drodin.
Okay, so the one by Drodin. 20 to hit.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
Eight damage.
8 damage.
Second attack. Nat 20. Here comes
Okay,
Thomas,
it's a crit.
hopefully. No Thomas.
No Thomas. What's going on?
It might be because it's me rather than her, and I haven't got that set up.
Okay, 13.
Well, 13.
Okay, it's a good solid hit. The creature is quite badly hurt, definitely blooded and badly injured, but still alive and kicking. Oh, I think didn't she open her face?
Yes. That's her form of dread, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't remember what that does. Does that do extra damage?
Does it make them
If you
afraid
hit a creature, you can force it to make a wisdom saving throw or it becomes frightened of you. It's up to you if you want to do that.
Why not?
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. It is. It is frightened of
A
Tink.
fail.
It is definitely frightened of Tink. It did not like that. Although who would? Who would? So that will definitely want to get away from her. Anything else from Tink?
No.
No. Okay. Face spider. I cannot see where it is. Okay, the spider will try and bite Grim. I'll probably miss. Yes, missed. I don't even have to see the result come up to know that that's a miss. I think it needs like a 19 or a 20 to hit you.
Yeah.
That will be it. The Drider, however... Decisions. Pondering casting a spell, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna hit you. Longsword. 3 attacks. So 17.
Misses.
Oh, it's got flanking, so I'll just roll and so that's the first one. It misses. Second one.
Hits.
There we go. That is 11 points. And then the final attack. 20 misses, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Damn.
So it's just the 11.
I should have hit you with a spell. It's just the 11. But it is going to move round you this way. It is the other Drider's go. Surdy. You see it looking to sort of maneuver around you. You could see it eyeing you and then eyeing the lava, and almost it's clearly pondering pushing you in. But the angle's not quite right. So it will strike you with the long sword. 23.
Definitely hits me.
It's 5 slashing damage. Second attack. 24.
Again, it's me. And I failed my Hunter's Mark concentration check.
Hunter's Mark drops, and then there is one final attack.
Doesn't hit me.
18 does not hit. Okay. That is all it can do for now, but it is your go. How do you respond?
Start pummeling it, and I'm just going to I'm just going to get a flurry of blows now. So the first attack.
Hit.
23. I'll add D6 from my Giant's Might. Sixteen damage.
Okay. Yeah.
I will attack it again. 15
is a miss.
I will action surge. I'll attack it
Okay.
again.
Okay.
$19.
19 is just enough.
I will add in a strike of the giants
Okay.
and hopefully knock it prone, but adds takes an extra D6 again, and then succeed on a strength saving throw DC 15, which 10 feet straight from me, actually in a straight line.
Okay. Strike of the giants, isn't that a ranged thing?
No. There's stone giant stone throw is a range thing, and there's a strike version which is strike of the giant stone strike.
Okay. Okay. What was the damage? Sorry, 15.
So it was 15 more damage, and then a DC 15 strength saving throw.
Okay. It resists the push. As strong as you are, and as big as you are, it is huge. It is a large creature.
Okay.
It manages to push back.
Still got one more attack.
You got 3 attacks.
4 because I action surged.
Oh, of course you do. Yeah. Nice.
I thought this was going to hit though.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
I'm.
You try to push it back, and then you swing again. It just reaches up with a hand and grabs the mace and stops you hitting.
And I will use my bonus action to. God, it's very annoying. It keeps doing hover over thing. Second wind. That's what I was looking for.
Ah.
Nine.
Okay.
Thank you.
Nice. Grim.
I will bonus action give myself a potion of healing.
Okay.
Here in the background. Sorry.
Doesn't do much, but it does something.
It's always better than nothing. Grim, you are looking quite grim.
No, it took it off him. Remember last week when I was
Yeah.
healing, it was like, so I'm just gonna.
I think
So
are you using the minus or the plus? Because I think if you
I did the right click and apply heal, and it didn't
Oh.
work.
Okay.
It's taking when I apply healing, it's taking it off of me.
Yeah.
Wonder that. Yeah.
Oh, I just
Oh no, that's
too many.
okay. Yeah, I'm doing it. I've got it. Don't worry. Done. No. Yes. Okay. There we go. And now I forgot what I was going to do. Oh yeah, I'm going to hit the Drider
Okay, go
because
for
why
it.
not? 14.
It's a miss, unfortunately.
I'll try again. 16.
Also a miss, I'm afraid. You strike it once, and again you just hit this chitinous armor on its body. It doesn't seem to break through, unfortunately.
Don't like it. That is it. That is
Okay.
all I can do.
Oh, it's horrible when the missing happens, isn't it? The spider is gonna skit around the back of you and attempt to bite you, which it pretty much won't. Oh, 21.
Meets it, beats it. Yeah.
Just enough. For a whole 5 points of damage. Can you? I think you've already made the. Can you make a Constitution save for me? It's a very low DC. Yeah, you're
14.
fine. You only rolled 5 and you still beat it. So yeah, you're fine. Okay. That's all it can do. And the next one, where is it? It is going to go for Drodin.
Rude.
It's going to go for the drow meat every time. It's just not going to do very well. Darendil.
He's controlling Darendil this turn.
Whoever would like to.
Dom, you did an adequate job last time.
Yeah, did you want me to go again?
Feel free.
Please.
Yeah, okay. Well, he's going. Can you get up to the other Drider? Yeah. Let's go up to try and finish off that Drider. There we go. You can get to there with 30. Oh, hang on a minute. Where'd the other spider come from?
What other spider?
Which?
The spider next to him.
It was already there.
No, but I couldn't see it. And then I moved Darendil and he appeared.
Darendil charged at it, so you must have been able to see
I know,
it.
but it was there last time. But I thought it must have disappeared because it's a phase spider. It wasn't there, and I moved it, disappeared. Then it appeared. That was weird. Like, I won't move because that would be silly.
Okay,
I will stand next to hit
you
the
can
spider.
move if you want. It's probably worth. Yeah,
No.
it's pretty rubbish to hit, so maybe it's worth the risk.
I will smash him in the head with a glaive.
Okay. That's a hit.
10 damage.
10. So close. Very, very, very close to death. How do you want to do it?
They'll just hack down like it's a massive long axe. And then as it's facing towards Drodin. He'll hack down and hack down again. I'll just cleave the thing in two. As it splits in half, it sort of tips in on itself, and then he just nods to Drodin the other side and turns around and then runs in the other direction. And he'll run up to help Grim.
Nice.
Please and thank you.
Drodin.
I'm just going to firebolt that Dryden, I think.
Lovely. Which one?
I have to remember how to use my character sheet suddenly.
That's yeah, that's definitely a hit.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Which one was it? The bottom one or the top one?
Yeah, the one next to Darendil and Grim.
If you'd have got 11 damage, you would have killed it, but 4, sadly, no.
Balls. Well, that's it for me, I suppose.
Failed its concentration, so the silence spell is gone. Okay, top of the round. Jim, roll a d12 for me.
Ooh. A 4.
A 4. Oh, that was
Bower.
okay. As we reach the top of the round, from this weird pulsating eye-like lava pit in the center, you see something break the surface, a vaguely humanoid shape, but it is a roaring, living flame. And it will move 4 o'clock, which is, unfortunately for you, it's there.
Yeah. Coming towards me.
And I will add it to the combat and roll its initiative.
Does it look friendly?
I mean, how do you gauge?
How do you gauge a massive rolling ball of fire is friendly?
It doesn't look friendly, no. It looks about as friendly as a fireball does. In fact, it rolled 21, so it's going to go first. And it is right next to you.
Yes, it is.
It will look out across. It kind of glances at you, glances at the spiders and the driders, and you just feel this intense heat as it stares at you. And then it looks up across at Serdi. It's all in a split second, and then glances at the carnage across the way and the strange poisonous bombs. And it will just go straight past you, Drodin.
Hooray.
Its movement is 50 feet.
It's a speedy boy.
Okay, who wants to roll a d6?
I feel like I am likely to die here, so I would...
A d8. One, I'm going to finish its move. So 1, 2 Drider, 3, 4 Darendil. It's going to go for this phase spider with its first attack. It just reaches out a hand and just seems to, as if it's making to grab the thing. Hits. What? 5? 5? 5?
He just gave it a little high five.
So roll me another d8, please, whoever wants to.
God.
Same as before. 1, 2.
2.
Trider.
Oh, thank God.
It does have reach, you see. It is a large creature. It's a 10-foot reach, so it literally swings past Derendil, over your head, Grim, and strikes at the Drider. And misses. He's a rubbish boy. Tink.
I feel that she would probably politely tell the fire elemental that we're trying to help. Don't get too close to the hairy one. He singes easily.
What language are you saying that in?
Probably not one that's useful.
Well, give me a persuasion check. Or intimidation if you're intimidating it instead.
Oh, she's not intimidating it. She just is concerned. 17.
Okay. It definitely seems to glance and then turns its focus to the Drider and misses. Okay. Yeah.
And then we'll just go for the Eldritch Blast, this time against the Drider up by Serdi.
Okay.
Oh, 14?
14 is on a Drider is a miss, unfortunately.
Second one. 24.
24 definitely hits.
Frick frack 5 damage.
It's like she's here rolling those sweet low rolls. Yeah. That's the top one, is it? Sorry. Or the bottom?
Yeah, the one by Serdi.
Okay. Yeah, strikes it as it's distracted from Serdi. It kind of almost hits it in the side of the face, and it gives a snarl. And it wasn't a particularly, terrible blow. It was just a gentle distraction, really. Anything else?
No.
No.
Just want to keep her out of trouble.
Okay. Face Spider is going to try and bite you, Grim.
Mm-hmm.
Should be with advantage, but roll 2. No. The Drider. You see it assessing the situation, and it will. It's not got the greatest of spells, if I'm honest, but I can't move outside of 30 feet away from you. No.
I don't. You can't move away from me.
Yeah. So it's going to be longsword. I don't know why it says poison spray. Longsword attack. I'm going to do 2 on Grim, 1 on Derendil. Grim first. 23.
Yeah.
Oh, 1. 4 points of slashing damage. That's terrible.
I'm okay with that.
I thought you might be. Ooh, another hit. Come on, better.
Is that
this
also
time.
on me?
That is also on you. Yeah, this one's on
Yeah.
you. So that's 7. And then the last one is on Derendil. 14 is a miss.
It is a miss.
It is a miss. And then it is the other Drider. It's going to do disengage action and back off into the portal. You see it disappear into the darkness. And then you see it come back. No, you don't. Serdi, you're up.
Is there anything I can see that would, like a key, like something that's tethering the portal, or to just like to be looks like it's been floating in space?
Give me a. That would probably be an Arcana check. If you're looking for any magical tether.
Ooh.
There is something, but it is the other side. So you can see something on the ground, the other side, glowing faintly.
Okay. Can I pick up the barrel of arrows I see in front of me and throw it through the portal at the thing that's glowing?
Sure.
See if would that just be like a ranged?
Just be an improvised weapon, yeah.
So should I just roll attack for my Mace of Indignation? It's the same thing. With strength-based attack.
Yeah.
Roll.
Yeah, you hit it with a barrel of bucket of arrows. Yeah. Damage on that's probably going to be, I think it's a D6 plus your strength. For an improvised weapon.
Strength.
Unless you've got any other ability.
I'll add the Giant's Might to it.
Yeah.
So 2d6 plus 4. $15 damage.
Okay. The portal just seems to close, disappear.
And then I will move towards the other spiders. And while I'm going, I'll repeat just in case, I'll repeat what Tink said in Primordial.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check.
Not very good at this.
Pretty good. We'll see if it works. It does seem to look at you as you speak. You cannot tell if it understands you.
I'll swing my mace now on my second attack at the spider.
Okay. It's a hit. It's just enough.
Oh, bloody hell. 12 points.
12. How do you want to do it?
I'll just cave in its head.
Its head is well and truly caved.
That was a good turn. So Ambrose would run up behind me. Follow me around and dodge.
Okay, Grim.
Swing at the Drider. $22 to hit.
Hit.
$7 damage.
That's exactly how many it has. How do you want to do it?
I think just a standard swing. Axe kind of gets stuck in like its forks. And then just trying to tug it out for a while, and tugging it out probably does more damage than getting it in.
Yeah. It is dead. It sort of chitters and twitches for a second, and then as you finally pull the axe free, it dies and is no more. Anything else?
I've been surrounded by spiders this whole time, so I think Grim has lost track of what else is going on in the room. So, just grabbing the battle axe and just kind of looking around, looking for anything, coming face to face with the elemental and going, "Oh, friend."
Give me a persuasion check.
I don't even know what language it would be in. No, none of that's going to work. Persuasion. Oh, I forget charisma's a paladin one. Oh, that's shit anyway. 11.
Okay. It definitely looks at you. You're not taking any aggressive move. You kill the Drider and then just turn and stand, right? And say, friend?
And
okay.
Can I look for any spiders? Is there anything else? Is there any weird movement in the area?
There is a portal here. It's not letting me click. There is a portal right behind the dead Drider there.
Yeah.
And another here.
I think at that point he'll just shout, "Oi, magic people, there's portals, what do we do?"
There's something behind the portal that I threw in and destroyed, and that's what closed the other one. Like a glowing thing in the portal. If you throw something heavy at it, it can kill it, destroy it, break it, and it closes the portal.
All I could throw is a great club. It's not built for ranged weaponry.
Any more of those bombs lying around?
Yes, there are.
I think there's a couple. There's one here.
You throw them in.
And I think there's one under this blood, but for some reason there's so much blood it's not showing.
I think...
Are we out of turn order at the moment?
No. No, I'm going to move on.
Yeah.
Darendil?
Well, he'll run and pick up the bomb and throw it in at the other thing if he sees one inside that portal, like I said.
Okay, so he's breaking contact with the fire elemental.
Yes, he is, in the hope that it's friendly.
He does not seem to comprehend. And as Darendil makes a break for it, it swings once.
Oh, ouch.
And then twice. That is 7 fire damage for the first.
So I rolled interception to reduce whatever it does by 7.
Okay.
Second. Oh, sorry. It's not. It's ignore the second one, even though it's a crit, because it's a attack of opportunity. It's not an attack. So you've intercepted all of that. Oh, is that how it works? Yeah.
Oh, no.
I don't know. That's rolled weirdly. So I just rolled interception and did the damage, which should be 7. But then it's come up that you've also rolled interception.
That's weird, yeah. You need to roll the damage for the first attack, Matt. I think it all got a bit messed up.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. I thought I rolled 7.
I didn't realise it would put it... Yeah. But I rolled 7 and you rolled 8 at that point.
Rolled 7 again.
Oh,
perfect.
No damage. You move your floating shield in the way of the blow. And Darendil... excuse me. Darendil manages to make it to one of these weird gloopy egg things. What is he doing with it?
going to try and pick it up and throw it into the portal.
Okay, go for it.
Can he see? Did he pick it up okay? Does it
Yeah.
seem hard or?
No, it's kind of slightly squishy. It feels a bit like a bow bun, but obviously not as nice.
We'll pick it up and walk over to the portal. And is there something shiny in this one too?
There is a small light the other side, yeah,
That it
on the
will
ground.
throw it in at the thing.
Okay, give me a roll. Okay. Yeah. Roll damage. D6 plus strength.
Should be strength. And it would be 2 for the rage, isn't it?
Yeah.
12.
Okay, it's enough. The you see this splash of greeny black ichor. The light is extinguished and the portal just closes, disappears into nothing. Is that his lot?
And he's using his movement to get to the bomb next to Serdi and get back to thing, but he'll turn around and he'll hold his glaive in a guard-like position in front of the elemental. She doesn't have to just the thing striking at him.
Okay. Drodin.
Hello.
Hello.
I want to do something for science. So what does it fully look like if I look through this portal?
Oh no.
Okay, give me a perception check.
It's the doorway. Of course Drodin's gonna walk through it.
That's 14.
14.
Yep.
Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh dear. That's a wisdom check. Not a saving throw. Here we go. Why does it try to do manifest mind?
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. Within the portal, you see this grey, ashy wasteland. There are spider webs everywhere. You realise quickly that, in fact, the floor is just a moving mass of spiders of all sizes. As you glance in, you see the light on the floor, and as you look up, you see a huge pair of towers, stone towers in the distance, and between them is this ginormous web. And sat on this ginormous web, you see it looks a bit like a drider, but it is ginormous.
Ginormous, probably albino, I would imagine, maybe.
Yeah, and I think as a drow, you recognise.
I'd recognise it's Lolth.
You recognise that it is Lolth.
Ooh.
She is stood staring at the portal, and you make eye contact with her, and you just hear in your mind, Drodin. And as you failed your save,
Do I get droidified?
roll me a D100, please.
Oh no. That's a 68.
68.
One away from. It couldn't have been 1 point higher. Or 2 points lower. Either one would have been good.
As you lock eyes with Lolth and you hear her speak your name in your mind, you realise that the Spider Queen knows who you are. You begin to tremble and tremor, like your body. It's uncontrollable. It's not intentional.
I've got another madness.
You, I mean, the tremors or tics. It's up to you how you want to do it. But you now have disadvantage on any saving throws involving strength or dexterity.
I like to just think it's constant autistic staring.
Yeah, well, that works. It works. There you go. It is an indefinite madness, yes. What else would you like to do?
I'm immediately going to panic at that. And I'm just going to throw a scorching ray at the... In fact, I think, in spite of what I've been saving it for, seeing Lolth and panicking a bit more, I would probably want to do something a bit bigger than Lolth to make sure that closes.
Yeah.
So I think I would have to use my last 4th level spot, which I was saving for the idea I might need it for banishment.
Okay.
And just throw a 4th level fireball in there.
Okay, okay. It doesn't seem an unreasonable reaction.
Assumption to be like,
okay.
the god I have betrayed is
you might hit
staring
yourself.
right at me. No, it's just as far in as I can put it.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. Just checking. Okay, roll damage.
Yeah, if I hadn't have seen Lolth, I probably would have stepped in for 5 minutes, see what it was like. Would have been worse.
Okay, there is a...
That's how we manage it. We just have to put Lolf behind every doorway we don't want Jim to walk through.
Oh, that feels like a lot of effort.
The fireball disappears into this grey, ashy wasteland, and there is a wave of heat blasts out, and the portal just vanishes and disappears. Okay, it is top of the round. The fire elemental did try to attack Derendil. It doesn't seem the brightest of creatures. Unfortunately, it still does not seem to comprehend that you are not hostile. It is definitely defensive and protecting this area. It is going to attack Grim. First one misses. Second one misses.
I think Grim's just kind of got his hands up going, whoa, 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 lad. Now.
Easy now, easy. It's Tink.
Is that all? That's all 3 of the portals. There wasn't another portal, was there?
There is not another one, no. That you can see, at least. They all seem to be closed.
I think she will just spend her time trying to get round to everyone, because she's off by herself at the moment. 30. I see, just get too close to the fire elemental while it's playing up. So that'll be movement and action dash. Excuse me, we mean no harm. And then she remembers that her face is all kind of disjointed and weird and starts like putting it all back in. Sorry.
Okay,
I think that's it.
Give me a persuasion.
$25.
That's good. It's good. It seems to calm. It seems to slow. It does finally realise that even though it's attacked you and Derendil, you have not attacked it back. And now this tiny creature is, pleading peace with it. So with that, we will drop out of combat. The fire elemental will disengage and move to the edge of the pit, but it will remain.
I'm almost afraid to look at the bodies in case King Bruno is one.
I look for Eldith.
You see, well, there are a few dwarves that are red-haired. Some are young, some are old. There's a few that resemble, in the blood and the carnage for a moment, they resemble Eldith, but it's not Eldith. You also do not see Bruno here. But there are a good half dozen dead dwarves here, some of whom were clearly dying and got caught in fireballs and shatter spells that finished them off.
We shall say nothing of this.
But none of them seem... Maybe they could have been saved at the start of the fight, but now they've all passed.
Right. Nobody looked in any of the portals, did they?
You will notice that Drodin, as he says that, is physically shaking.
And
like
just
messing with his
constantly
hands.
doing little bits over and over.
Yeah.
I feel that Darendil did because he threw the thing in, but I don't think he could have comprehended what he saw.
Probably the fact that he was raging at the time probably saved him
Yeah.
from perceiving anything in there.
Good.
Well, I thought they came this way, supposedly. I hope they haven't gone in the portal now we've closed them. Oh dear.
It's probably fine. I'm sure it's perfectly fine.
Oh dear, I have a bad feeling now. We should leave this place. I think the elemental, we're making it nervous. Still being here.
So I start skirting around the edge, trying to keep out of reach of the elemental, but politely so.
Right. I would need to rest, most certainly. But if we do that, I could. I mean, it's going to take me a day. I don't really think it's worth doing.
Let's just get out of here because it's mighty warm.
Yes, and we should
There's...
should let people know there are dead down here. There may still be things. We may still be needed in other parts.
Yes, wasn't I thought we were going to a church or something.
Well, if anyone's seen the king, we'll go in that direction. We are fairly battered. That was not pleasant.
No.
What were those things? Have you ever seen them before?
I think Grim will just side-eye the drow. He's voted.
No, technically, no. Oh, do you mean the spiders that were teleporting everywhere, or the spiders with people for body?
Well, any
People
of them,
for
but
torsos.
particularly the spider centaur things.
Yes, they're known as driders. They're something of a punishment Lolth inflicts on Zhao. She detests quite heavily, which is strange because they more closely resemble her than most drow. But apparently it's a punishment. But it's not a pleasant existence by all accounts. Actually, being turned into a drider is one of my biggest fears. Which doesn't help when you know what was in the portal.
What did you see there?
I think we've got bigger concerns right now than what was in the portal.
Well, okay, but I don't know that we do.
Well, you're not my therapist, Serdi, so let's get a move on.
No, I just mean, what was sending these things here? Did you see anything?
Yes, I saw some very bad things that we can't personally do a great deal about.
More demons.
Yes, technically. We should probably find the king.
Okay. Oh, I'm not so reticent. Only find him. Head back up and see if anyone's seen him go anywhere else. I don't. Is there any other passageways off here, like beyond the lava mat, actually, in this room?
Doesn't appear to be. No, it appears to be a dead end.
Dead end. Okay. Yeah. Well, start walking back out of the room then.
Oh well, we're going to have to do a bit of a climb to get out.
Yeah.
Okay. It is not a. It's not a huge issue. Climbing up, it's just difficult terrain. It is made more difficult for a minute or so as Derendil seems to be still sprouting flowers and plants from his feet, which do slow you down a little. But after a while, he seems to calm down and they cease. You head back out through the temples. Again, you do find the bodies of dwarves. The signs of struggles, but not many bodies. A few of these spiders lay around, and then as you are making your way back to the carts to explore the rest of the city or head back to the throne room, you see a familiar looking red-headed dwarf wearing very beautiful armor and a rather old looking helmet with one horn, and behind him he has like the leg of a drider over his shoulder, and he is dragging it down the corridor. He looks genuinely alive and more energetic than he did when you saw him in the throne room. And he'll basically nod and give you a little smile. Oh, well, there's enough for all of us, it seems.
It's good to see you, Your Majesty.
Oh, it's good to see you as well. What did you face in there? I didn't make it. I found this ugly fecker and had got him on the way.
Well, several of those, and some spiders that seem to be able to disappear and reappear.
And
yes.
The purpose? The drow have attacked us, trying to reclaim the city.
No, it's less drow, and it's well, I may have had a look into one of the portals everybody was maybe coming through. and the portals may have specifically led to Loth stemming.
Right. Lolth was trying to invade my city.
Yes, I may have made eye contact with her.
That's why you're all jittery like.
Well, yes, when you've got a fear of being turned into a Drider, and you may have turned your back on the worship of her at quite a young age, the idea of catching a glimpse of her suddenly, and her knowing your name, not exactly ideal.
I'm sort of suspicious that invasion wasn't really what they were doing, though, Your Majesty. There was spiders. They seemed to be dropping these bomb-like ball things into the pit that's in there. I don't know why.
That's not a pit, that's the eye of a great fire elemental.
Well, they...
Yes, environmental did come out and hit everyone in equal measure.
It's standing guard over the eye now. Smaller. About my size, I think. Oh no, about the size I am when I'm sort of grown, I suppose.
Right, well, I'll increase security then. We can't have the largest fire elemental in all of this plane, and perhaps in others waking now, can we? That would be a bad idea, lad. A bad idea. Well, I think our little feast is more in order than ever before, so if you'll excuse me, I have preparations to make. If you want to make yourself at home, please do explore. Otherwise, I'll see you at the feast tomorrow. I can see we have the right people here already. Rest well, friends. And he will turn and begin dragging this huge strider off down the corridor. It kind of gets stuck a few times and gets caught on doorways and things. But yeah, he's headed off somewhere with it. What would you like to do? You have the run of the city until the banquet tomorrow, or we can just skip to it. It's up to you.
I would like to scream internally for most of the day, I think.
We ought to get to somewhere we can rest. I think Drodin needs
My
it.
house. Yes, we can absolutely go to my house.
Okay.
That would be perfectly fine.
Okay. You make your way out of the temple, catch one of the mining carts, and head across to the multi-tiered street where Drodin's house resides, and enter the abode. What would you like to do?
Right.
Drodin does look very upset.
Mm-hmm.
He seems shaken, and he's still physically shaking.
still stimming.
Is there anything we can do to calm you, Drodin?
Well, unless you can kill Loth, I think it's just going to be a case of time.
I'm not entirely sure I know who Loth is, but
she is the matron of all Drow. She's the primary deity of the Drow pantheon.
Oh, just to correct She's there, not the matron of all Drow, if you don't follow her.
Oh, no, that's very true. But she's considered the mother of Drow.
And a horrible mother is what I hear.
Yes, that's quite accurate as well.
Is a god. Oh my goodness. I certainly won't be fighting a god.
And a nasty one at that.
Yes, not exactly an ideal person to catch sight of. Well, not just catch sight of, make eye contact with, and then have a mildly threatening acknowledgement where you realise they are rather aware of you.
As you say that, Drodin, you realise that you saw into the abyss.
Yes, Loth's realm is one of the probably 900 plus levels of the abyss, as far as I recall. Which is problematic.
She could enter this realm along with the demons.
She could do, but she was still in hers, which makes me wonder. Maybe she's instigating other demon lords to leave their domains in the abyss so that she can take them over.
Inspiration, Jim.
Ooh. Because if she's not leaving, but everybody else is, effectively, there's free real estate for her to expand. I don't know why I said expand so fancy.
Does seem a bit more the puppet master.
It certainly fits the vision we saw, yes.
So do you think that she's controlling this Grumph Bianre somehow?
I don't know. A lot of Drow do what they think she wants. So if she specifically told Grumph, I want you to do this, and he was particularly loyal, he would probably just do it because she told him to.
This makes things a little bit more. I mean, we knew we would not. I mean, no one's ever friendly with the Drow of Menzoberranzan, but if this isn't just some crazy wizard who's behind this.
No, it's the mother of Drow herself.
More of an organised thing with the Menzoberranzan Drow. That's not good news.
No, it's very, very bad news. But it does add concern that at some point we are going to have to go there ourselves.
You should share this theory with the king tomorrow.
He's going to be thrilled.
Somehow perhaps get the message to Rindenvane too, and Gauntlgrym and
Grackles too.
If I have a day of rest, I can do that myself.
I almost forgot the gnomes as well.
Yes, Blindenstone.
Blindenstone. And the refugees from Neverlight Grove. Everyone ought to know. If it's truly all the Drow of Menzoberranzan, then we ought to unite rather than try and, I don't know, perhaps a united front against them would help. I know it's not common for your people, Grim, to to want to do that, but perhaps with our standing in the city and with this threat, it would be worthwhile.
I do genuinely worry what it might mean for, the rest of my entire species, effectively. To have, it's a complicated matter. I don't know how I'm going to feel about the idea of having to go to war with my entire species.
Now, I don't know much about the Drow, but I fought plenty of them, and they are stupid. They're not always smart in how they treat people, but they're not stupid. Now, if what you say is right, and this spider god queen thing is as cruel as I know her to be, and is causing disruption. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, and I may be, but I get the feeling she doesn't care much for her people.
No.
Then can we say they even know? They're going to all die in this as well anyway if it goes the way I think it's going to go.
The question, yeah, it's very possible that they will, the majority of them won't know, but if the people in charge of the city are largely aware, a lot of them might just be happy to go along with what their superiors tell them to.
But you wouldn't have been, and the other one that you told me about before, she wouldn't have been, and the king's friend doesn't sound like he would be. Now, I only really know one drow, but that's 3 drows that
Yes.
probably wouldn't want to be on their side in a war.
Yes, but we are the minority that has effectively been imprisoned or kicked out of Menzo Branson.
Yeah, but also, if we think of this as a war, we have to think of the parties. Now, the drow, they don't always work well together. If they can knock someone off the top spot, they can take the top spot. If we think of this tactically, if we say the right thing to the right people, maybe, just maybe, for a short while, with the right convincing, they might be on our side rather than theirs.
Going back to this Vizir and Devere, was it? The rival to Gromth?
Yes, and I think tomorrow I'm going to have to send quite a few messages.
But if this is the will of this Lolth rather than the leaders of Menzo Branson, if they're just following the will of this Lolth, then if we set up another person to take over Menzo Branson, then would they not just do the same?
It's a terrible and difficult situation. They might deny North. They may be willing to risk a riot to some degree, but there's no real way of knowing until they're at that position.
We can but try, I suppose, and I don't know what else to do.
Just saying it now, I'm going to staunchly refuse if anybody tries to put me in charge.
I hadn't thought about it. What a good idea.
No, It's a matriarchal society. I won't be accepted, and some of the status quo I think works well. Some, not all.
Well, perhaps we should rest now and think on this more tomorrow.
Yes, I'll send some messages once I wake up. People, generally inform everyone, and we'll see what kind of things we get back.
Okay. So you're resting for the rest of the day.
Yes, it feels unfair to do a bit of shopping whilst Veronica isn't here, and she might want to do some buying.
So everyone's pretty hurt.
And everyone's pretty hurt.
Okay. Well, you can take a long rest. You will not be disturbed for the rest
Not
of the
in my
day.
house.
No. And we can move forward to the following day. After your rest, as you exit the house together to make your way through the city to do whatever it is you want to do before the banquet that evening, you can see that the city does seem busier than normal. There are not just dwarves here. You see humans wandering around, quite large groups. You see a number of various banners, some of which you may recognise, but those of you from the Underdark will probably not recognise. Let me just show you. You see a number of different flags. Why is it not working? One of which appears to be well, there's a number of different flags. You see people walking around. You see one that is a green and gold background with a white stag head on it. You see others which seem to be black and gold with a dragon flying downwards. Others like a red and yellow banner with a crown, and a grey and blue banner with a gauntleted fist holding a sword by the blade. There are definitely groups from all sorts of different, whether it's kingdoms or countries or factions. Unless you're from the surface, it's probably hard to know. I think Grim and Drodin, you would recognise one of them as the banner. That it is a gold and black banner with a, as I say, it's a dragon flying downwards with its jaws open, trying to grab at something. Below it, you recognise that as the Gauntlgrym, which is kind of a
Black Marketeers, aren't they?
They are effectively, yeah. It is a very huge network that stretches across the surface and the Underdark. They are a big trade organisation. You would know that they're renowned for being, almost like a family. They take care of one another. They are quite zealous in their pursuit of business and of protecting one another. And they are very opportunistic. You would have seen them in the Underdark with caravans travelling to different cities to trade. Indeed, they are supposed to have a toehold in Mantle Dereth, wherever that is. But the city is alive. There is a lot of cleaning up, tidying up. It is a busy time. What would you like to do?
Well, I have 5 uses of sending, so I can send any messages that people require.
I would like to send one to the king of Gracklstugh. Yeah, just let him know what's happened. A general update that this is going to be more of a war than a battle.
So I'm restricted to 25 words, but I can't be asked to count. So I'm going to try and paraphrase and hope it's under 25 words. I will just say, Drodin in Gracklstugh, Lolth orchestrating demon incursion, trying to seize control in Abyss, war seems imminent.
And that's to the king of Gracklstugh.
Yeah.
Do I have 5 more?
Yeah. Is it 25?
Yeah.
Then you've got, I think, 8 or 9 more. I missed a couple. Yeah.
Oh.
If you start saying though, have I got 5 more? That was.
I'm gonna.
How many is that?
I'm gonna count if you're not careful. I'm gonna count that too.
If I've got like 8 or 9 more, I'll say like King of Gracklstugh is organizing a militia, and just add a few of the little tiny bits of detail in, and send that off, and I will effectively use that template as the message I send to anyone else.
Okay, so you send that to the King of Gracklstugh.
Yep.
They can reply, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you will get a response. Yes, order has been restored. Timberchild is loose in the Underdark. We have a new dragon.
The D&D movie has to happen. Doesn't make sense if he doesn't get loose.
Yeah, I know exactly. We can provide weapons if you wish, if you are certain of Lolth and the Demon Lords.
I'm not sending him a message back just to say yes, I'm fucking certain.
If you do, call him a wimp.
Yes, I'm fucking certain, you bitch baby. No, fuck, who else do we want to send one to?
So, Blingdenstone.
Yes, I'll send. I can't
what's the one on the surface? What's Derendil's one?
Nelrindon
Vane.
So I'll just tick them off and say we've sent one to Nelrindon Vane and one to Blingdenstone.
Who are you sending it to in Blingdenstone?
I can't remember the king's name. So it would probably go to Kazook.
Okay, Kazook, yeah. Okay, is there anything different you want to say to Kazook, or are you just...
I would probably just end the one to Kazook with, I'm freaking out, man!
You'll probably get a reply. It's like, yeah, you just need to take some mushrooms and chill out a bit. Demons is pretty scary, I get it. But it's all good. Just chill out, man.
So worth it to hear that accent again.
I'll get that message and I'll go, I do still have those mushrooms that priestess gave me. But then no, I'll send one to Derendil in Nelrindon Vane.
Okay. You might get a bit of feedback because there's 2 of them.
Oh fuck! I didn't think of that.
You definitely, yeah, you send the message, and there's a weird feeling when you send it, like the magic's gone to two places. You will see Derendil be like, "Oh, that's weird. That's really weird." And as he's saying that, you also get the other Derendil going, "Okay, noted. We did promise to send aid, and we will aid in what way we can. We can probably provide healing potions and such, if there is any kind of army to be formed, and maybe send troops." And then the message trails off as he keeps rambling on and doesn't keep count, and he just
fair,
cuts off.
valid. That makes sense. And then I would have to double check some of the details for this, and I'm going to leave the personality of them up to you, because I don't think I particularly specified. I think I just said their relationship was not great. But I'm going to send one that is effectively the same to Jodin's mom, but he will use his actual name, which I think was Nalarin, in place of his own.
And where is Drodin's mum now, in your mind?
I think Jodin's mom's in Menzo.
Okay, so she is still a loyal drow.
Yeah, I think so. I think we had the discussion, and you said that they were getting moved to a big house that was being reformed.
Yes.
And we came to the conclusion that Drogon was still waiting for his other family to bring him along.
Yeah, so your mum is a Lolth loyal drow, right? If I remember correctly. And she is House Zorlarin, who were effectively
absorbed into...
Yeah, they were the old Do'Urden house that fell and then reformed under Zorlarin. Okay. So what message do you send to her?
I'm not going to warn her that there's going to be war coming to Menzo, because I don't want to give them time to prepare for it. But I will just send a message that's like, it's your boy Nalarin. I am fine. I just met Lolth. She's planning a demon incursion that is causing a lot of problems. There may be a lot of death soon. If you know anything about it, it would be appreciated, because it's probably not best for all of us. And then just like, end message.
You will get a reply quite quickly. Oh. My son, the traitor, abandoned his house. Running wild in the Underdark, demons roam the streets of Menzoberranzan now. They are controlled by the first house. Menzo will expand. The Underdark will be ours again.
Good to know. I will give that information to the king later. And I will mark that sending off as well. I have one left.
Would Tink have kept the HR files, or would she have left them on the boat?
I feel like Tink would probably be carrying them everywhere.
Mm.
She's referenced having them before.
She has. I'm happy for it. Whatever works for you is
fine.
I mean,
it's the level of trying not to meta, but also trying to think of what Tink would do. And I think if she knew that Drodin had contacted his mum, she might look into Malice and who Malice, like if she can figure out who Malice's family would be, because she'd be like in the files. It wouldn't have much, but she'd know that she was House Vandry.
Yeah, I believe so.
So, don't want. Hazel's
Also-
trying not to meta, but Hazel is red stringing like nobody's business, and it's really
The-
getting to me.
The other issue is, if Tink finds something, I can't send to them because I don't know who they are.
The Stone Father.
Oh, Stone Speaker Graham. I could do.
Stone Speaker.
But I feel like he's just going to tell us something cryptic. Like, I know we already dealt with this when I met you in Graven Hollow. It won't be helpful in the slightest.
Well, maybe that's the next step. Maybe we have to go to Graven Hollow.
Yes. If Grim says that, he's like, yes, we should.
Yes.
Absolutely, we should. It's not like it's been an obsession of mine for a number of years. So no other people we can think of to use this last sending to.
I mean, Stone Speaker is worth a shot. People trust him. He's got power.
Yeah.
He's got influence.
Yeah.
Yes, that could work. Or Stool. Or Basidia. Those are the other people who we met, aren't
Who's
they?
Basidia? I don't remember Basidia.
The big mushroom fellow.
Oh. Yes.
Or Zuchtmoy. Could send a message to Zuchtmoy.
Who doesn't seem.
I don't actually think that's a terrible idea.
What? Tell her.
I was joking, Drodin. I
No,
was joking.
I don't think it's a terrible idea to say you've been tricked by Loth to coming into the material plane so she can take your domain in the abyss.
You think?
I don't think it's a terrible idea to warn all of the demon lords they're being played by another demon lord.
I mean, it is quite fun to set them up to fight themselves rather than us have to deal with them.
I'm going to fucking do it, you know. I was kind of angling to use my sending on more than Kanan.
I was joking. I was joking.
No, it was a good idea.
What,
Thank you.
But what about when she replies?
Are you?
You've still got
either go insane or it will
you've still got the shakes from
You've been
from seeing both.
Yes.
Yes,
Maybe
not from Zuckboy.
mentally communicating with another demon lord, but maybe I don't know. I kind of with Derendil here. This seems like a thing that might make you worse.
There's only one way to find out. I'm going to cast sending.
Yeah.
Oh no. What? Yeah. Okay. What?
This is just your moment of going, what have I done?
Yes. Derendil's like, oh no.
Yes, I'll send a message to Zuggtmoy. I'm not going to identify myself because I don't feel the need. I've recently encountered Loth. You and the other demon lords summoned to the material plane are being played. She has orchestrated all of you to enter the material world, and she's going to usurp your territories whilst you aren't in them. Maybe go back and protect your home. And I'd probably have a few other things to add to that, but I don't know if I've got the words. Probably be something of like, if you lose your power base, you'll probably be a lot weaker.
Okay. You feel your mind connect. You feel the words go through. And then your mind is flooded with images. You see yourselves fighting Zuggtmoy, and you realize how tiny you all are, how minuscule you are, how powerless you are in the face of a demon lord. And then she shows you. She does not tell you, she shows you. Every place you have ever visited, rotten and damp and fungal. Every person you have ever met, fetid and wet and smelly and half alive, living but not living. For a moment you see the whole of the Underdark and the surface all at once. Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
+3 because you're close to me.
It was worth it.
What happened?
I mean,
last
you've
week?
technically met her, so you can't say.
Last
Oh
week,
no!
15.
Rodin went mad.
Drodin went
That's what
mad.
happened last week.
Can you roll a D100 for me, please?
No, I'm going to use my inspiration. Fuck you.
Please roll 1.
Natural 1.
Yeah, you rolled
I
the
rolled
same
exactly the
again!
same.
Yeah, no, no.
No, fine. I'll roll your fucking D100.
98. Oh, the high ones are always good, right?
No, they're not.
Oh, no. Does Drodin's head explode?
So you look at your friends and colleagues, and they still look like they did in the vision. They are fungal and rotting, and not in the way that the Myconids were, but this is like they're infected. They're grey and black and oozing. And something clicks in your mind. You think back to the battle at the Eye. You think about the moments where you killed the spiders, the drow, and then your mind wanders back to other battles, and you think about each person that you've killed and how joyous it was, and how fun it was, and how much you really like killing people. You really like killing people. More even than finding Graven Hollow.
Well, the joke I came up with works even better now.
So yes,
So,
that's all 98 says is, I've discovered that I really like killing people.
yeah, no, suddenly he's like, you know, I think that ball might be cooler than Aliestre, the god of murder. But I think Jordan's going to get that message come through, and going, well, I think she missed the point, and I seem to have clockwork oranged myself. But
obviously, you don't want to kill your friends. I'm not suggesting that, but what I am suggesting is they all look permanently fetid and fungal, and now you've realised just how much you like killing. So if it's someone you don't care about, I mean, yeah, come on.
Yeah, I now have the murder hobo floor.
Yeah, like D&D needs that. But it is an indefinite madness.
I assumed because it's
Always.
D100.
Well, everybody always look like they're fetid, or just us.
Everyone, yeah.
Good
Everyone.
Lord. No wonder he doesn't mind killing them.
Sorry, Hazel, I know you don't like mushrooms.
Absolutely fine. I enjoy rolling 2 nat ones and going crazy for it.
They weren't nat ones, they were both 7s.
Were they?
Yeah.
Sorry,
lucky
it
seven.
looked like
They still a fail.
it looked like a 1.
I can't
Darn
believe
it, that's
that, Jim. I cannot believe you did all that. Now you're a crazy murder.
I'll be the antagonist of Baldur's Gate 4. It's fine. I'll be the Dark Urge.
Crazy, twitchy murder hobo.
Oh god, yeah.
It doesn't mean your personality's not changed, but you just if you get a chance to kill someone, you really enjoy it now.
Yeah, but I don't think Anastrari is really going to be very happy with me doing that, man. I think Bal is really going to like me doing that.
Okay. So it's up to you all whether you want to start the banquet or whether you want to wait till next time.
I kind of feel like Veronica will really enjoy that.
Yes, I think she'd love that.
And yeah.
So I don't know if I can use Arcane Recovery to get some stuff back. But I will look into it. And then I will say, yes, do the thing next time.
9:45, so I think we won't get very much of it. And it'll be nice if we can.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to you meeting one of the NPCs. I won't say any more than
that. What's the fact?
I don't trust you now that you have said that.
Oh no, it'll be fun. It won't be horrible, I promise.
How many people Jim murders on the way to the banquet?
Oh, if we see what again? Try to take my fucking house from me, will you?
No. I can't believe you messaged a demon lord. I mean, I respect it. I respect it hugely.
You shouldn't.
No.
As soon as it was mentioned, I knew he was going to do it.
I was joking. I know, I didn't.
Something like that in front of Jim. I expect him not to do it.
It's like I don't know Jim at all, and I didn't think it through.
It's as if the portals weren't bad enough. Literally doorways.
Yeah. I mean, I respect that again. There's some, you were all like, is there anything in there? Whereas he was like, I'm just going to walk up and have a good look. And I wasn't expecting that. So it was like, yeah, you just looked into the abyss.
I think that that lovely moment of, oh, maybe you should message a demon lord. That's a good idea. Oh,
no.
That would be a nice little short to make.
So there was a little bit in me that was kind of convinced by the argument, but at the same time, no.
Well, at least you know she's awake now.
You woke her up as well.
Yeah.
She wasn't awake.
Trojan alarm clock.
Until this drow started talking inside her head.
Curious
I
as well,
think
because
I'm always quite happy to take the material plane in lieu of the abyss.
I've done Arcane Recovery. I've got a 4th level slot back.
Excellent.
I can use sending again. I wonder if Orcus would respond the same.
I mean, you haven't met Orcus, have you?
Oh no, but
I'll let you try it with a roll.
It's always the Demogorgon.
Demogorgon doesn't even look like he could talk.
Was Drodin around then? Yeah, Drodin was.
Yeah, he's been there since Valkenvale.
So you've seen the Demogorgon. You could message the Demogorgon.
Yeah, I think I'll just get screaming back though, based on what we saw at Ubladoo.
Yeah. And that, and the fact that Gracklstug was going slightly mad without even talking to Demogorgon. I don't think talking to it would be a good idea. I'm pretty sure it's got two heads as well. So how would that work?
It wouldn't be a good idea. What, like talking to the other demon lord was?
Oh, I could message Pepido.
Didn't we? Yeah,
I'm not convinced we killed him.
From Hazel was instant. Like,
just message Pepido and ask for tips.
Yes. So how do I murder efficiently?
I'm the god of murder now.
You sucked as god of murder.
It would be a good way of telling whether he was dead or not, I suppose.
Yeah. Just because I think it's going to be fun. And I don't think he's actually involved in this campaign. Could I try and message? Oh, I'd like to try and message Morton Kanan, but I don't know if that would work. Because I wouldn't have met him, I'd just know his reputation. And maybe like the odd poster or something of him.
What does the spell say?
Let's have a look. You send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature in which you are familiar.
Okay, I mean, you could argue you're
familiar with his work. I feel like doesn't really apply then.
What's it called? What's the spell called again? Sending.
Yeah.
Let's see what it says about sending to a famous person. No. Because you're kind of right. They're kind of known.
Yeah. They've got to get a massive amount of spam from sending from like aspiring wizards.
It does say important considerations, ethical implications. Sending a message to a famous person without their knowledge or consent could be considered unethical, especially if the message is intrusive or disruptive. There's no guarantee of a response. Yeah, you don't need any physical interaction.
Yeah, you can imagine how much random messages they get when they got famous.
I do like the idea, though, of one of us later down the line in the campaign having to suffer from that, as like Underdark wizards start going, I'm gonna send a message to this person.
Yeah, it's just about what familiarity means. It's not really defined.
I'm fine choosing that up, and I just thought it'd be funny.
Yeah.
I imagine the message I would get back was probably kind of like, I'm busy, not my wheelhouse, not my monkey. Or depending on, I can't remember when the Abyss takes place in relation to Curse of Strahd. But sending to spoilers for Curse of Strahd, which we finished, Mordenkainen's in Barovia. So it would be funny if, as per the rules of Barovia, I send the message to Mordenkainen and get a response from Strahd.
Is that one of the rules in Curse of Strahd?
Yeah, you can't teleport out, not even wish will work. And if you cast sending in or out of Barovia, there is a 50% chance it will go to Strahd instead.
I don't know when it is in the timeline, to be honest. I know this is just after Icewind Dale, because the ice cream exists, or during Icewind Dale. I think the year is 1489, I want to say.
Does it matter with Barovia? Isn't it just going round and round in a cycle?
Probably.
Well, technically, yeah. I mean, I could probably look up the canon timeline, but we're doing it our own timeline. It's the bonus action timeline.
Right. Well, I'll wrap it up there then. We'll pick up with the banquet and the negotiations for some kind of force or some kind of army or whatever you think is going to work for you. So have a think about that before next time. What you want to achieve, where you want to go, what you want to do. We'll pick up next time. Well played, well thought, and messaging a demon lord. Respect. Maybe if you survive this, you can message all of them eventually.
Yeah, get all of their opinions on what happened.
Special type of madness, just for Jim.
Well, it's a D100, so there's a lot of madnesses to collect.
Jordan's guide to going mad, talking to demon lords.
Yeah, you're doing it now. You haven't got a cleric as well. So you had a cleric. Yeah. The cleric could like cure them, but now I don't know if you have anyone that can cure them.
We're really feeling the fact we don't have a cleric in the fights as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm an artificer, so I think I've got cure wounds, but
yeah,
I do.
You need a little bit more than that.
But yeah, I haven't got that many spells.
I have. Yeah, I have cure wounds, but because it's an action, and he'd rather kill something than.
Yeah,
I do also have prayer of healing, but that means we actually have to stop for 10 minutes, which we never seem to want to do.
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? I've got cure wounds as well, but I'm the same boat as Grim. It's just like, I'm one of the tanky characters. Do I want to be sitting in the back putting cure wounds on someone, or protecting them by taking the hits?
Like, I can lay on hands and we can cure wounds between, but yeah.
I think with you two having such high armor class, I think it balances it a little bit, because you two are quite hard to hit.
Yeah,
so you don't take as many wounds, but when you do take them, it does. Yeah.
I used lay on hands, a healing potion, and a potion of greater healing just to stay standing up.
Oh, okay.
I should have been down at least twice in that.
Well,
I'm an old man. I'm not made for this anymore.
I know that feeling.
I think sometimes he just stays up because he actually just like lets go of the tension in his body, and then like the armor just kind of locks together.
Love it. Love it.
Oh, poor little guy.
Yeah. No retirement in Faerun, it seems. No retirement, just death.
Yeah.
Or mushrooms.
Almost like here.
Or demon
Or
lords.
demon lords, yeah. Yeah. Doesn't seem a very safe place to live, does it?
It's sounding more and more like Earth.
Yeah.
No retirement, just death. Covered in demon lords taking over the world.
Yeah.
Dark and political.
Yeah, I was trying not to have too many parallels, but it's very difficult not to have any. Right.
It can't be though. It's something like it. Faerun makes much more sense.
Well, yeah, you can do something about the problems, right? But it usually involves just shooting them. Right. Awesome. Well, we shall say farewell. Good night. Thanks for playing. I look forward to next week. It should be fun.